Hey guys, it's Gabby. Today we're going to be doing some strawberry inspired nail art. I was just really in the mood to do a mix and match mani. I feel like I haven't done that in forever and I had so much fun and I feel like these turned out so cute. I am using gel polish in this video. You can use regular nail polish, but for the designs like this, I would definitely recommend using gel polish if you can, just because it makes it a lot easier to work with. Okay, let's get into this first design. I was actually inspired by this wallpaper that I saw on Pinterest. I thought it was like really cute with the wavy checkered board with the strawberries on top, so I wanted to recreate that on my nail. First, we need to make that background, so I started by just drawing 4 wavy lines going down my nail. And after that, I am going to go ahead and cure that just so it's set in place as a guideline for me. And I'm going to start in the corner and just start making little boxes between each line to create that checkered board. So I'm alternating each line so there's a space and then a cube. When it comes to nails, I feel like certain things I try to explain, it just makes more sense to watch what I'm doing. And after every 2 to 3 squares, I am gonna flash cure my nail under my lamp for about 15 seconds just to make sure I don't accidentally mess up a square as I'm doing the other ones. So that is optional, but I would definitely do that. And I do have to say, this was way easier than I expected it to be. Because it's wavy, you don't have to worry about all the lines being perfectly straight and even. And then also using gel, you can really take your time filling in each box. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that background and then cure my nail. Next, we're gonna add some little strawberries, and to do this, I'm just making a rounded triangle shape. I started off small and then made it a little bit bigger. Really up to you what size you want your strawberries to be, but I ended up drawing 3. 2 red, and then I made the third one pink, just because I thought that would look really cute against the pink background. Also, I just checked to see if I've ever done strawberry nails, because I couldn't remember if I had or not, but I did find a picture from 2015. I'll insert it, but I did these Lily Pulitzer strawberry nails. And I'm just like, wow. First off, that's like 9 years ago. But also it's really cool to look back at some of the designs I've done. It's like, oh, you know? But anyways, for the stems, I didn't have a green that I liked. So I'm using a dark green and a light green. I'm just kind of dipping into both to create a mixture situation. And I'm pretty much just making little flick lines. These do not need to be perfect. It's a stem. So if anything, you just want to kind of just flick it. That's all I'm doing here. I'm still thinking about the fact that those nails were 9 years ago. I'm curious to know, how long have you been either following me on YouTube or Instagram? Because I've been doing nails for a while. Like, that is crazy. I still love it too, which is really great. Obviously, I have my creative slumps here and there, but I really do just love being able to create and find different things to be inspired by. Not to get deep, but just saying. Anyways, after that, I did go ahead and cure those stems. And then I'm going to take the very tippy tip of this brush and make this tiniest little white dot dash lines to create the seeds. You can use a different color, but I wanted to keep this a lighter design. That's why I didn't want to do black or brown or anything. And I feel like this little detail just really finishes the strawberry. It makes it so cute. I really love how these turned out, and I wish you could see how tiny these are, because my nails are short here too, but these things are itty bitty and they're just so cute. All right, next design, we're moving on to my ring finger. I knew I needed more strawberries to kind of tie in the pointer finger. So we're gonna start with a light pink base color, and then I'm gonna draw 2 more strawberries on this nail. I kept them red this time since the base was completely pink, and also because I wanted to add in some pink flowers. So to do this, I'm going to use a dotting tool. You can also use a bobby pin, but I'm going to make 5 dots not touching each other, so a little bit further apart. And then I'm going to take that same little detail brush that I was using before and just drag each dot towards the center to create that flower. So really easy to make, and if you want this to be even smaller, you can use a toothpick instead of the dotting tool. And I'm going to do that same thing in the top corner near my cuticle. And how many flowers and strawberries you make are really going to depend on your nail length. So if you have shorter nails, you might only do 1 of each. Longer nails, you might do 3 or even 4 of each. Really personal preference, but I feel like 2 is a good starting number. It also depends how big or small you make them too. And we're just going to finish this nail by adding all the little details, the green stems, the white little seeds on the strawberries, and then I added a white center dot to each flower. And I know I'm not showing it, but make sure you cure your nails as you go and after each layer of gel. For the remaining nails, we're going to be doing some French tips. I feel like you just can't go wrong with a French tip in a mix and match mani, especially because there's so many different ways to change it up, which is why I love a French. So for the middle nail, I'm going to be doing a pink French, and I am using that same small brush to create it and to fill in the tip of my nail. It definitely takes longer this way just because I'm using a really tiny brush to fill in that area. So you can make the line and then use a bigger brush just to make it a little bit quicker, but completely optional. And I did do 2 coats of this, so I did my first coat, cured it, and then here I'm just adding that second coat to make sure my color is completely opaque. So to pull that red into this design, I decided to make a thin line going right underneath that fringe. And I'm telling you guys now, I was not breathing when I drew this. Like at all. I was trying to be as steady as possible because I really wanted this line to be thin, but it turned out so cute. Now, if you're watching this, you're like, absolutely not. I have a different option for you. So this is what I did on the pinky. You can do the French, and then instead of drawing that line, just draw some dots, use a dotting tool. It's a lot easier, but it's still a really cute look. So I did that on my pinky, and then I like the dots, so I ended up adding more dots on that middle nail just in a half moon shape. I thought that was really cute because, again, it just tied in the designs. You see where I was going here? And I did not forget the thumb. So for the thumb, I did that same French with the line underneath. And then I was like, oh, this would be so cute with the strawberry. So I added one more strawberry on the bottom. I made it a little bit bigger here. And I feel like each design just worked with each other. Like, how cute is that? I love these so much, you guys. And I am aware that I said cute a lot, but I really feel like that is the best way to describe these nails. So I'm gonna finish off by adding a top coat to everything and curing my nails one last time under my lamp. And here is the final look. I think these are just the perfect spring, summer nails. You're going to the beach, the farmer's market. You can go anywhere with these.